Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Little Dead Janet / Avocado Dottie here, and today I am doing a Q&A video. Okay, so I asked you guys on my Instagram account, which is Little Dead Janet __ is linked in my bio, by the way, but I asked you guys on there to ask me some questions. Also, this is the last video I'm filming in 2024, so if you're watching this, I hope you guys have a very blessed and happy new year. 2025 is our year, okay? We're gonna make it the best year, and I'm honestly super happy to move on to 2025. But yeah, I hope 2025 is just the year that we get more life and more abundance of love, wealth, happiness, success, joy, all that good stuff. And I hope you guys have a blessed year. Okay, so let's get into these questions that people have asked me. Honestly, okay, first juicy question that I have is, do your parents support you doing OnlyFans? And FW.Lewis asked me that, so thank you, Lewis, for the question. And do my parents support me? They definitely do. I support my family financially, so I feel like they have no, like, they're just very grateful that I'm able to do that. So they're very grateful for the way I'm able to do that. And honestly, me and my family don't really talk about it, but I've had conversations with my dad, and he just told me whatever I do to just be successful with it, and I have his blessings, and same with my mother. So yeah, they don't really like to talk about it, but they do support it. Okay, so Lime Brian Hobb asked me, why are you so nice? And honestly, I just love being a nice, loving person. I love being a lover girl. I'm a lover, not a fighter. And I love being generous and kind. I just am that way. It's like my soul just loves to be an angel. So yeah. Someone else asked me, so his name is 214 DTX, asked me, what made you successful? So I think he's asking about like OF and like social media. So I feel like what made me successful was, I think I came in at the right time. So I started doing social media like 2018 2019 on Twitter, and I feel like at that time it wasn't that saturated yet, and so I think I got successful just because the market wasn't that saturated, like social media, and like OF wasn't that saturated, and I was such like glued to my phone like 24/7 on social media. So when you're just like a social media head, I just like constantly was on it, and I feel like that's what made me successful, because like I knew what the people wanted because I'm always on it. Yeah. And also because I love what I do. I think when you love what you do and you're passionate about what you do, you don't care about the outcomes because you just love doing it. And I think that's also why I'm successful. So yeah. Someone asked me favorite position, and I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I think what they call it is collapsed doggy style, and I love that position because I just like lay there and it just hits every single time. Okay, another dirty question that someone asked me. Well, it's not too dirty, but body count and can I be next? Okay, my body count, I don't know if I ever really talked about my body count, but it's somewhere in the 20s. But new year, new body count. So everyone who I did F in the past, we didn't. 2025, I'm going with 0 body counts. And I kind of want to be celibate, so yeah. that's my body count. So someone asked me, Alejandro_1 asked me, what is a good way to approach a life change? Scared to start over, but it's needed. I would say don't be scared, believe in yourself, and you should be excited to, take a different direction into your life, because, you never know where it's going to take you. But a good way to approach it is just, whatever you decide to do, just be consistent with it, and be like disciplined about it. With like whatever life change it is, whether it's like starting a new hobby or new habits, just be consistent with it, and I'm sure you're gonna love it and it's gonna like pay off in the end. For me, like anytime I do like a life change, or like I try to incorporate like new habits, or like a new diet or a new routine, it's always gonna pay off if you're just consistent with it. And it can be hard, but that's why you gotta stay disciplined because it matters when you want to give up. So don't give up. Yeah. Ricky Robuchip 2 asked me, why did you and Yahira fall out? If you didn't know who Yahira is, me and her were friends, and we like did a podcast together, and then we stopped being friends. But it's just simple as, friends come and go like seasons, and I think we crossed paths, and then we ended up going different paths, and that's okay in life. I feel, that happens, especially when you're like growing and evolving. People come and go, so that's basically what happened between us. And I wish her well, and I wish her happiness and prosperity in whatever she does. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. And unfortunately, that the going different paths caused us to, well, the podcast just went with it, like. And it was really sad for me because I really love podcasting, which I'm gonna try to bring back. I want to do like my own little podcast, but I need like name ideas for this podcast. So comment down below any name suggestions or ideas that you might have for me. But yeah, that's basically what happened. Okay, someone asked me, am I natural? And I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I am not natural. Here, down. I did get my boobs done when I was 19, and then I got a BBL when I was 22, and then I do like BBL injections, which if you guys want, I can make a different video about that. But yeah, I am not natural. Do you have any hobbies or creative outlets? Yes. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. Behind the scenes, behind the cameras, I am such a nerd, and one of my favorite hobbies lately, or pastimes, is reading. I literally have a library in this house because that's how much I love to read. But yeah, I love reading. Another hobby I have is like DJing. I love DJing. I love music, and I love like house music, so DJing is one of my favorite like hobbies. And I love to dance, so like I'll DJ and dance at the same time. But reading's like my top one right now. So if you love me, please recommend more books because I love going to the bookstores. Someone asked me, Ivan asked me, am I single? And I am single. I've been single since, it's gonna be like 2 years that I've been single. Oh my god. Did those 2 years fly by? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm single, so you know, hit my line. She Dubs asked me, why did you want to start making content? And to be honest with you, it's because I was bored and I really liked being online and getting attention. So I just started posting content and people fucked with it. So it's basically why I started. Jose Me Cuadra asked me, ¿Te gustó Ibiza? And I freaking fell in love with Ibiza. I went summer 2023 with my friend Valerie. We had an amazing time, and honestly, that's the place where I fell in love with DJing because we had a friend, his name is Stefan, and he is like good friends with Fisher, which at that time and still to this day is like one of my favorite DJs. And so he was able to like get us behind a DJ booth, behind DJ like Fisher DJing at like High Ibiza. And that was like my first time ever being behind like a DJ booth like that. And I just, you know, I'm like looking at Fisher DJ and then looking at the crowd react to him, and I was like so amazed and like so happy. Like I was like, this is like the best thing ever, like the best job. Like your job is just to make other people have fun and be happy. Like sign me up. And that's when I started getting into the whole like DJing, like EDM world. But yeah, Ibiza is like one of my favorite places. I'm definitely going back 2025. And you know, the island is beautiful in itself. Besides like the partying, like the ocean is amazing. The food is great, even though I didn't get to eat that much because your girl was rendering. But like when we did get to eat, it'd be like beautiful like restaurants. So Ibiza is like life-changing for me. It was one of my favorite places to be. 562.eddie underscore asked me, what made you start in OF and YouTube? So I started OnlyFans when I was 18, and at that time I was already like on social media, like posting like thirst traps, and I would just like get a bunch of guys asking me for things, to be honest. And then I remember like I went on a date with a guy that I met like online, and he was telling me like I should do OnlyFans, and I was like, what is that? And so he was telling me about it, and then he was like, you have like so many followers on Twitter, like you should do it, like you'll make a bunch of money. And I was kind of like, okay, like on the date I was kind of like, okay. And then at that time I was going to school, so I was like in college, and I was going to work part-time, and I was like poor. Like I was really poor. I didn't have a car. I would take the bus as transportation, and I was going in debt because of school, because I wasn't getting financial aid, so I would have to take, I was like taking out student loans. So I don't know, once the guy told me about it, it got me thinking. And then when I started like going to school and getting into like debt, like I think I owed my dad money, and stuff like that. So, and like student loans. So I was like, you know what, let me just hop on the OF, because I was a broke college student, and that's why I started. So I started this YouTube channel, because I wanted to show like my personality more, and I wanted to show my life and like help people, and like with advice and stuff like that, because yeah. And I also just really enjoy like filming and editing. I've been editing the videos myself. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've been recording and filming and editing myself, and I really like it. Like, it's fun to me, so it's kind of like passion project right now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A video that I did on the floor for you. I really like answering you guys' questions, so if you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask me. About books, about anything that you are interested, I would love to help you guys with anything. And also, happy new year, and yeah, thank you guys for watching.